Welcome to the Dan Diet, where we are losing 25 pounds in 2 months. You want to track the calories for food and drinks you consume to ensure you don't go over your calorie limit. In a previous video, I showed you that I use a spreadsheet to track this, which has helped me lose 25 pounds in 2 months. We're going over how to track calories in the spreadsheet. When it comes to eating, I use a food scale and weigh all of the food I eat. I prefer digital food scales because they're easier to read. A food scale is absolutely required for the Dan Diet. You cannot do the diet without it. Food scales are usually less than $20 and can be found in many stores. I'll put a link for a food scale in the description below. If you haven't watched it yet, I have a video on how to weigh and measure food, so be sure to check that out. I'll put a link for that video in the description below. Once the container is on the food scale and the weight is zeroed out, I can start adding my food. I'll stop adding food when I get to a certain weight or when I've put enough food for me to eat in the container. Now we have the total weight of the food. In this example, the London broil I plan to eat is 5.6 ounces. We need to compare this to how many calories per serving the food is. The first place you should check for this is the nutrition label. The nutrition label is found on the packaging for the food. Since we are weighing our food in ounces, I suggest breaking out calories into ounces. On the nutrition label, it says the serving size is 3 ounces, and below, it shows us that a serving size is 170 calories. If a serving size is 3 ounces and 170 calories, then that comes out to 57 calories per ounce. Now that we know that 1 ounce of London broil equals 57 calories, we can do the math for our weighed food. Here, we have 5.6 ounces of London broil. We multiply that by 57 calories, and we have a total of 319.2 calories for the food in this container. If you ever end up with a number that has a decimal, like 319.2 calories, round up to 320 calories. In the spreadsheet, we'll enter what we ate, the quantity, and the total calories for that quantity. This is how we keep track of our calories. If the food doesn't have a nutrition label, use the internet. Here, I have strawberries that I want to eat. Put them in a container and calculate their weight, but now I need to know the calories. A quick search on Google will tell me the calories. Sometimes Google doesn't have the calorie listing, and you have to go to websites in the results. Be very careful of this since their results may not be the same as yours. If you have to go on a website for the information, check several sites and cross-check them. Make sure they were giving you the same numbers and make sure the serving size or weight is the same. Remember, if you can't get the exact calories for the weight, get the calories for 1 ounce and do the math to determine the calories like we did for the London broil. If you need to measure something that's in a different measurement other than weight, such as cups or tablespoons, then this is possible to do. Here, I want peanut butter. The nutrition label tells me the serving size is 1 tablespoon, and 1 serving size is 90 calories. Now we know 1 tablespoon is 90 calories. The best part of this is that just because a serving size is 1 tablespoon, it doesn't mean you have to have 1 tablespoon. If you ate half a tablespoon of peanut butter, now it's only 45 calories instead of 90. We just saved 45 calories. Measuring spoons and cups are required for the Dan Diet. You can usually find these at the dollar store. I'll put a link for one in the description below. Now be sure to break out the calories for the food you like eating. For example, I like eating tuna fish on a plain toasted bagel. I eat 1 can of tuna fish and mix it with mayonnaise. The can of tuna is 100 calories for the entire can. I now have to measure the mayonnaise to get an accurate calorie count. I discovered that 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise is enough for me, which is 90 calories per tablespoon, totaling 180 calories for the mayonnaise. The bagel is weighed on the food scale, and since it doesn't have a label, I checked on Google for the calories, which is 354 calories. I record these in my calorie tracker spreadsheet. While you need to keep track of your calories, you don't have to use a spreadsheet. You can use a pen and paper, or you can use an app. There are many free weight loss apps out there. Whatever you use, make sure you are in control of entering the food and the calories. Do not let the app or program control how many calories each food item is. You want to be in control and want the numbers to be exact, since some apps or programs may estimate. What I'll also do is to record the total calories of the meal item and then break out the ingredients by measurement in calories. Now I have a meal plan which saves me time in the future for when I have tuna fish on a bagel again. Also, I'll have a total listing of ingredients by measurement so I don't need to always refer to nutrition labels or Google. This provides me with an itemized calorie listing to save time and plan future food combinations. You can also do this for drinks. Here's some 2% milk, and I can see, based on the nutrition label, that it's 130 calories per cup. If I want a beer, I can just check the nutrition label. Damn, 102 calories per can? Maybe I should just drink water. Weighing your food and then packaging is a great way to prep meals for the week. It also ensures that you'll never go over your calorie limit because each meal is prepared. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Dan Diet. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to be notified when I post a new video, which is usually every Monday. On your screen will be links to other videos, and I'll put links to those videos in the description field below. Be sure to leave any questions you have in the comments. If there's a video you want me to make, put it in the comments as well. Keep losing that weight.